welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Shayla. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I have another haul video for y'all. So we're going to jump into it. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Yes, my desk is a mess, but it's a creative mess. So if you like making messes and being creative, definitely give me a subscribe. And we can do it together. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. I know that's what y'all are here for. I'll bring a few things out. We'll kind of look at them a little more closely. Okay, here's some of the bigger things at least. So this actually, we'll start here, is super cool. I paid $4 for this. It has this sticker on it, which it looks like someone was trying to, I don't know, like make a faux vintage journal or something. I'm not too sure, but it has this very like rustic binding to it. And the inside is just blank. It's just a journal. So, and this is like handmade paper. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. Let me zoom you out a little bit. I don't know if you can see the detail, the paper detail right there, but they're all uneven. It has this rough edge. It's so neat. I mean, like there's little different like indentions and things from like the pulp of the paper. It's really cool. So I thought this would be really fun paper to use for collage. I probably will take apart slowly this book and use these for like a good media background. But I thought this journal was so cool. It has this crazy rough edge. And again, it looked like someone was trying to recreate like some sort of vintagey type journal. But very cool nonetheless. So I got that, $4. All right, and then up next, so I've been wanting to make some paper bag journals, basically just a journal that you make the cover out of a paper bag. So whenever I see really pretty bags like this one is, I usually snatch them up, and it does have a rip to it, but I figured that's even more perfect because if it can't be used for a gift bag, I can use it for a journal. So that's what I chose this for. And I will probably just fold it in half like that and then use it as a journal. I love that it has this little part right here. I could probably detach this and then maybe make it into like a front pocket. I think that would be super neat. And these can be used like as a closure too. So you can utilize these as well. If I ever make a video, or if I ever make one, I'll make a video for y'all on how to do it. But I do know that there's other resources on YouTube or other creators that have made them, which is honestly why I started collecting some bags for that purpose. Okay. And this bag, I'm sorry, was 25 cents. All right. Up next, I have this. This was 50 cents. It is actually, I think it's a recipe holder. Recipe or a coupon holder. I think it's a recipe holder though. Or at least that's what it reminds me of, like a vintage one. So either way, it's an expanding accordion file. But it reminds me of, you know, the kitchen, and I love the print on it. I'd love to alter these. I do have a few. So if I can figure out how to alter them to where I can keep it as a book, but make it, you know, more of like a journal, or, you know, have something you can pull out of each one. I don't know. So to be continued on that, but very cute. I had to get it. Okay. Up next, I got this. This was, sorry, I'm looking for the price. It was 50 cents. This is Graphic 45, which for 50 cents, you know, that's great. It was packed by Jamie. Jamie, if you're watching, leave me a comment. But it is the Times Novelle collection. I'm probably butchering that, but look at how gorgeous it is. And these are, it feels like a light chipboard or cardstock. So they're not super thick or anything, But aren't these neat? You could do so much with these. So I really like that one. That one's so, so cute. The cat's meow. Hip to the jive. So yeah, that's the collection die cut tags. But for 50 cents, that's an amazing deal. So I got those. Up next, sorry, I'm reaching down to my side here where I have everything. Up next, I got this. This is some ribbon. It is, I'm guessing it's that much. I'm not too sure. But I absolutely loved it because it has all the holes in it, but it's like a lace. And it's a really pretty like neutral color. But I was thinking maybe I can try and like stain this with alcohol ink. I don't know if it'll work, but we can try it out. So that's what I got that for. And it's kind of, I feel like it's a good layering piece. Like sometimes I use little pieces. This is from my most recent project with the puzzle pieces. If you have not seen that video, go watch my latest video. And I used this to kind of layer and add dimension. You can also use things like cheesecloth. See, it kind of has the holes as well. So I thought that I could use, this would be a good layering piece. So that's why I got it. And there's so much of it. So I'll have enough forever. Okay. Speaking of fibers, I did get this. So this whole thing was 25 cents because I think they're tangled fibers. And they probably just didn't want to deal with, you know, untangling them themselves, which I totally understand. But we get to take a look at them, and it's perfect for, you know, junk journaling and stuff because it doesn't really matter, I guess. Like I could use these for all kinds of things, like danglies or something. So if it's a little, you know, tangled up, that doesn't matter. I can always cut it. But, we have this pretty, it's almost like reminds me of like a cat's tail, the way it's threaded, I guess, on there. But I love the yellow color. It's bright without being like too bright, without being cheesy, I guess. And then we have this one, which looks like a whole, yeah, see, they're just all mixed in here. Okay. There's that one. That one's kind of peachy colored. It looks definitely more orange in the camera. And then this one looks also, okay, there's more than one. There's that one, like some neutrals. We have the oranges. I really loved like the colors of this one. They'd had a few, but I chose this one because the colors were really warm. And it's like right before Valentine's. There's that pretty one. And this is just yarn. So, I mean, you know, theoretically, you could just get some yarn or ask around if anyone you know does any yarn stuff and they have some scraps. You could definitely utilize these for all kinds of things. I love, love, love this one. Look at that. Ooh, it's so sparkly. We have a nice little magenta one. These are so soft. That's kind of cool. That reminds me of roving or like unspun fibers. That's really cool. It's pretty. Here's another like pink one. I guess these are tying them together or something. I don't know. All kinds of fibers. Look at that. So pretty. Ooh, I like that one. It kind of has like the different colors inside of it. I love that. So yeah, I got all of this fiber stuff for 25 cents, which is insane. I could do so much with this. So I'll be playing with those for a while. We'll set those off to the side. I'm sure my cat's gonna get into those. Okay. Something I found too that was 25 cents each. I was so excited, beyond excited actually. So these are old weekly calendars, and they're Marjorie Bastin, which, if you don't know, is pretty popular, especially in the junk journal world. But she just creates really, really beautiful images. Her art style is gorgeous. But I figured I could take these old calendars and just use the photos out of them. So I'll kind of flip through some of them. But I mean, look at this pocket. I could cut that off. And I honestly didn't know that, you know, she made calendars, or her brand did. So there's a bunch of, zoom in here. There's a bunch of like smaller images as well. It makes me sad that whoever owned these didn't use them, but maybe they just didn't use these. So yeah, so there's, I mean, like, and like the writing and stuff like that is super iconic. And I think for every week there's like a gorgeous page. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And all you'd have to do if you wanted to turn it into a signature page is just cut this off if you didn't want it to show. So, you know, you could even back it with some like cardstock. But there's just all of these gorgeous images, like full page images. Isn't that, oh, look at how pretty. How about this for Valentine's Day? Oh, that's so sweet. Very, very gorgeous. So there's, we'll kind of just flip through. That's so funny. And the turkey is in February. So pretty. Look at the flowers. Oh my gosh. So much imagery. And the rabbit. Oh, look at the bunny. So sweet. Oh, little beetle. Some flowers. Lots of birds. Birds and florals. And I'm curious because I do have, oh my goodness. How precious. So yeah, it's a year, that was 2021. Now we do have 2022 and 2020. Let's see if we see any similarities in the pages. I would imagine they'd be different, but you know, they could recycle images. So far they are different. So pretty. Ooh, I love that one. Wow. Those colors are beautiful. Yeah, it looks like these images are different. So that's awesome. It makes me so sad someone didn't use this. So we have that one as well. And then we'll do a little flip through of the 2021. And apparently, I think you can get the most current one on Amazon. I think I remember seeing something like that. So, oh my gosh, look how sweet. Call me a sap. Every single egg laid with care. Aw. Oh, I love that. That's cool. These are so pretty. And they are glossy pages, but that's okay. A little trick if you don't know, if you're trying to use glossy pages, but you don't like the glossy look of the page, you can get a little bit of gesso, which is, you can find it in the fine art aisle of your craft store. You can find it on Amazon. I think there's actually like recipes to make your own gesso at home, out of just like, you know, household materials. But you take a little bit of that and you rub it over your image, just a little bit. You don't want to rub too much because you might warp your paper if you oversaturate it with the gesso. But if you rub a little bit on there and you let it dry, it becomes more matte, so it's not as shiny and glossy. So just little trick there. Just look for some gesso. And again, you can find it usually in your fine art section. It's usually used for like painting and prepping your canvases for paint. So that's awesome. So I had 3 of those. I'm so excited to tear into those and use the images. They're absolutely beautiful. And I'm sure I'll probably end up sharing some of those images as well on my Whatnot channel. So if you're not aware, I do sometimes sell things that I have an abundance of. Also, mostly it's things that I have handcrafted, and I sell them on a platform called Whatnot. You can find that in the description on this video. My link is there in case you want to follow me and join my next show. But I always just like to let y'all know about it in case you don't know. But moving on. Okay. So the next thing I found, these are 25 cents each. They are music books. So they have the plain music paper in it, which this is just, y'all already know, is great for junk journaling. So I mostly got it for that, to either use these as a signature. They are a little short, so my signature page wouldn't be too big. It would be basically, I don't even know what that is, like 3.5 inches. So not too long, but I liked the size of them. They're a nice little size, and there was 2 of them. I love the front of this one. These probably aren't that old either, but I just think that that's cool. It has some notes. Very, very neat. So I got both of those. Okay. All right, I had to grab some small things here. Okay, so these each were 50 cents. They're just some blank tags. You can always use some blank tags. These are little ones, and they're Paper Studio too. And there's those. Those are a little bit bigger. And I think these are Paper Studio's Hobby Lobby brand. So I got both of these. And then I got this for $2. I don't know what brand it is. Let's see. But I thought, wouldn't these be beautiful to add to like a corner of a page or something? I mean, look at that. They're like foiled. So you could add it, like, let's say I had here we go. Let's say I had a little page here, and I could add it, you know, somehow to the bottom where it's like that. Isn't that gorgeous? Or I could like do it like that maybe. Very, very pretty. And then just ink around it, maybe do some stamping. So there's like a ton of these types of scrolly foiled die cuts in here. I don't know if they're all the same. No, they look a little different. But yeah, I don't know if these are supposed to be for corners or what, but there's a ton of them in here. And they're all like super, super pretty. So I thought that was a pretty good buy for $2. I do see something in here. I'm curious what it is. Okay. Ah, it's like stuck. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm going to rip one of these or something. Okay. That's interesting. It's like a giant scroll image, but it's kind of sticky on the back. Like it was a sticker or something. It's pretty. Oh, it's broken right there. Darn. Well, still, there's other ones as well. These look intact. Aren't those pretty? I wonder if someone die cut these out of like a machine or something. It is quite possible. Who knows? Okay, let me put these away. This is a mess. I have a feeling I'm not going to get them in the bag as well as they were put in there originally. That's okay. Somehow I always seem to make a bigger mess than I had to start with. And I'm not even crafting. I'm just showing y'all what I got, which is insane. Okay. Let's see. All right. There we go. Good enough. So $2 on that guy. Okay, we don't have too much left. I'm just going to pull it all out here. And I'll show it to you. Okay. All right. We'll start with this tin here. So I got this for 50 cents. And no, I don't need another container, but I had to get it. I mean, look at these cute little pets. Oh, my heart. It is so cute. I don't know. I don't think there's a brand or anything. Oh, goodness. I can't quite get it off. Okay. Yeah, there's no brand or anything. It's in pretty good condition, though. I'm sure I'll find something. Needs a little clean that I can put in here. But, I mean, for 50 cents, look at that cute tin. Would you pass it up? Would you pass up that? Maybe I have no willpower. I don't know. Okay. The next thing is these were 50 cents. These do remind me of like a, I don't know, Tim Holtz type of thing. But there was no backing, so I don't know. But it has like these little quotes, do small things with great love, full of wonder. And they're these not really flat backs, like they're kind of flat back, but I don't know. I don't know what they're supposed to go to or if I'm missing a piece or something. But they just kind of seem like buttons without the back piece. So I don't know. I figured they were flat enough. I could glue them to like a cover or something. So I thought they were cute. And I was like, maybe I could poke a hole through like the side and turn it into a charm. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see. I do have a very like cheapo Dremel tool, so I could probably Dremel a hole through. I don't know. It also kind of freaks me out because one time I used the Dremel and then I started smelling like a burning smell. And I know I'm probably freaking out my mom or my grandma, whoever is watching this. I'm fine. But I did start smelling a burning smell, and I was just like trying to make a charm out of this cute little like game piece, but I think it was because it was plastic. Like, I don't know, the metal was heating it up. I'm not sure. I probably wasn't using it right. But, you know, I was trying to be crafty. Okay. So this one was $1.50, and if you don't know, these are clock mechanisms. So they're like the hands on the clock, basically. And I thought these would be really cool to turn into like charm danglies, or to use like for layering purposes. If I'm making like a mixed media kind of cover, I thought these would be cool to just have on hand. They're just really neat looking. Could you imagine doing like an Alice in Wonderland type journal? And then you could do like the little clock danglies. Oh, so cute. And then like have a little quote and it's like, you're late, or I don't know, whatever they say. Okay. This was 50 cents. It's a pack of, I guess, some sort of playing cards. It says Whitman on the back. Walt Whitman, I don't know. But basically, Diver Dan. It's these like cool Login Larry, Lasso Louie, Alto Annie, Fifi Fluff. Oh, it's Old Maid. Okay, well, there we go. I was like, yeah, I don't know. Freddie Fall Off. That looks like me after I've eaten, you know, a whole box of cookies or something. Oh, goodness. Milkman Mo. These are great. I just thought these are so cool. So I had to get those. And we got a little pile left here. So I found some stencils. These were, I think I paid 25 cents each for these. But this one's actually made for an ATC card, which is an artist trading card, if you're unfamiliar. So I thought that this would be cute in case I ever decide to make any of those. It's like a cool tree stencil. So I got that. And then I got this one, which I loved, you know, that it has like different little things on it. And I feel like these are just good for layering. So I got that one. And then this one was cool, mostly because my husband's a huge nerd. I love him to death. But it's like, you know, the motherboard and stuff of computers. They have all these like little circuits and things. And this is what that, I guess, is probably trying to symbolize, unless it's like a map, you know, like a subway map or something. But I thought this was cool. It looked very techie to me, and I was like, oh, wouldn't this be cool? You know, maybe I'll make my husband a journal. I don't know. He hasn't really asked for one, so if he doesn't ask, then I probably won't do it. So I got that one as well. And then I found this. This is it was 50 cents. It's a water brush. And the reason I got it, one, it's Faber-Castell, which is a good brand. But two, it says works great with gelatos. And I have gelatos. Let me see. Let me show you my gelato collection. I have gelatos. And I guess Distress Crowns go in the same bucket as that. I don't obviously have a lot of Distress Crowns, but I have a ton of gelatos, which are kind of the same thing. They're like adult crayons, and they kind of have a similar effect. If you're doing like watercolor or something, they will kind of spread around, and you can use it for that purpose. You can also smudge them really well. I know there's other things you can do with them, but that's what I'm familiar with. And I actually got all of these in one big lot on eBay, which if you ever see it on there and they look like they're in good condition, go for it, because these are not cheap. So yeah, I think I got all of these gelatos for like $20, which is a really good deal. And some of them are a little used, but you know, for the most part, they're in pretty good condition. Like they're pretty much all good. So I have a ton of those. So I thought maybe this would be fun to play with these. I just dropped them all over the floor. I'll pick those up later. Okay, and then another tool I got. These were $1.50, but I was curious. It says these are a coloring tool for wet and dry crafts. And it's called Fantasticks. I've never used these, so if anyone's familiar with these or what they use them with, let me know. It does say for chalking, fabric painting, bleaching, gluing, I don't know, watercoloring, blending, touch-ups, and accenting. So I was thinking like for blending purposes, but I'm not, like it's just dry. I guess it just like picks up color. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you've used these and what you use them for and if they're effective. But I have those. And then I got these. These were $1. I had to get them though. It's die cut shapes. They are some sort of like muslin or something, like the cotton muslin material. And they're just kind of printed fabrics. And there's just all these different little ones. But they kind of show on the back how they assemble them. And I loved the frog one. There's one frog one in here. It's right there. But I do have, I'm collecting things to work on a journal for somebody. So that was mostly the reason why I got it was for the frog one. So I have those. And then I have this fabric. This was $2 for a half of a yard. But look at how adorable, let me show you, this fabric is. Definitely reminds me of like a kid's room or something. But I absolutely love it with the cats on there. So very cute. And it's kind of stapled, so I won't completely unroll it. But I just thought it was so, so precious. So I'll have to use that for something. I have a whole collection of just like fabrics that probably belong in a child's room. I'm a child at heart. What can I say? Okay. And then last but not least, I got these two. They are Tattered Angels Glimmer Mists. And it says, add a fine glimmer to your crafting projects. So it says to shake well. But I want to try these out actually, just to see how they look. So let's use one of these tags I just got. We'll kind of swatch them. Or maybe I should use the little one. We'll use the little ones. Well, let me get two out. Oh, okay. Is there another tiny one? Okay, that was the only baby one. That's all right. We'll use this paper that I already have out. It says to shake well. And I see why there was like a ton of glitter at the bottom. Ooh, look at that. I don't know if you can see it. It's like all glittery. This one is called, oh, Swak. Swak. And I'm guessing that's like the tester. Oh yeah, look. Okay, well let's see for ourselves. Does it really like that? Hopefully this thing works. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Oh, I got that all over my desk. Ah, so much for that. Oh, I have this little tissue right here. Okay. So we'll let that kind of dry for a second. And then we're going to shake this one up really quick and give this one a spray. Oh, this one's thinking about it. Oh no, we might have a clog. All right, let's try it again. Oh, it's just dripping. Let's see if I can unclog it. All right. Sorry, y'all get to see me troubleshoot. All right. Maybe I got it. I'm not sure, but we'll try again. Okay, we'll try one more time. Worst case, I might have to get another nozzle. Okay. Let's just, well, I still want to like see it. Okay, I just had to pour it, whatever, it's fine. Making a mess, that's why I have a craft mat. All right, look at that, look at all that color. So now I'm just gonna take it and kind of go around here. I have to say that looks kind of cool. Oh no. Look at that. That's so grungy. I love it. Is it shiny? Ooh, I do. Do you see the shine? Wow. It turned it grungy and glittery. I love it. Okay, and then we have this one, which I'm probably going to get brown on. Ooh, that one's so pretty. Look at that. Wow. That's a great Valentine's one. Well, so you saw me make a mess. Thanks for sticking around. If you like this video, please give it a like so I know you liked it. And of course, hit that subscribe button so you can see all my latest hauls and all of my treasures and maybe get some inspiration to find your own treasures. Make sure to check out your local thrift stores, church donation type stores. Check all of them out. You never know what you're going to find. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and stay crafty. Bye.